Today's video, shower etiquette and what shoes to wear in the shower on Camino. Hi everybody, I'm Peter and I'm an expat Kiwi. Shower etiquette. Firstly and most importantly, please keep your showers short. As you are undoubtedly aware, Spain, or the vast majority of it, is in a drought situation. They're asking people even in hotels to keep their showers down to 4 minutes or less. If you haven't heard of the concept of a sailor shower, look it up. But in brief, it's very simple. Get in the shower, get wet, turn off the shower, soap up, rinse off, get out. Done and dusted. Yeah, I know that's not a lot of fun after hours on the Camino and you've been looking forward to a nice long shower. But guys, please respect the locals and respect the situation that they're going through. Reason number 2, should you need one. Respect for your fellow pilgrims. Unless it's a particularly quiet day or you're very late, there's highly likely to be others that are going to want to use the shower. So again, another reason to get out, in and out is reasonably quick time. Next, please do not wash your clothes in the shower. Firstly, it's going to take up a lot more water. That constant running water uses a lot more than running a bowl of water and washing everything out there. Secondly, it takes time. Let's face it, we've just talked about that. Please, going back to number 1, limit the time in the shower and your water use. Thirdly, for what it's worth, hot water in many albergues is limited. And when in the middle of summer, that is not such a big deal. If it's a colder day, that hot water is invaluable to that poor pilgrim who comes stumbling in after a really hard day, freezing cold. Then a hot shower is well and truly warranted. So be nice to each other. One quick bonus point for you. Please take your valuables with you into and of course out of the shower again. 95% of your fellow pilgrims are going to be good, honest people. The other 5% may just be led into temptation, shall we say. It's very simple. You can either use a half decent dry bag like this. As you'll note, you can clip that around the shower head, hang on off an S-hook, there'll be options. Or very simply, a half decent clip lock bag. The only other thing I've got to add on the topic of shower etiquette is that traditionally speaking, you dress and undress in the bathrooms. You don't wander to and fro from the dormitories. On that side of things, most Europeans wouldn't give 2 hoots anyway. It's just people just don't do it. I guess out of respect for the non-Europeans. Typically speaking, you will find that most bathrooms are segregated. Occasionally they're not. It doesn't really matter because they've all then got their own little cabins for the showers. If you're lucky, it'll have space for you to put your clothing, a bench, some hooks, something along those lines. More often than not, it doesn't. So the biggest struggle is actually keeping your stuff dry while you're showering. But you'll get used to it pretty quickly. It won't be an issue. Footwear for the shower. What, if any, footwear should you use in the shower and why? Some people are very happy just to be barefoot in the shower. There's nothing wrong with that, but do be aware that it could leave you subject to a fungal infection. Just something for you to consider. Jandals or flip-flops, thongs, call them what you will, are of course an excellent option. The cheaper ones can of course be a little slippery when wet, so do be careful. They are also useful for walking around town afterwards. I came across one lady who was wearing a pair of these. They're a pair of river shoes or beach shoes. Super light, they dry reasonably quickly and clearly they're not going to slip and slide around in the shower. They're probably okay for wearing around the albergue, but I don't know about going uptown. Lots of people wear charcos or a cheap rip-off version of the same. Absolutely great idea, so long as they're suitable for you. My personal preference is my sandals. These are a pair of Tevas, and although they've actually got leather straps, they still dry reasonably quickly. They're especially useful because not only can I walk around town in them afterwards, They're also, for me, a very useful backup on trail. Sometimes I simply wear these for half a day. Some people walk the entire Camino in sandals, although most of them wear socks when doing so. I might add, if you're going to do that, clearly you're going to want to take those socks off before you get in the shower. I can't think of anything else that might be useful for you. If you do have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments section below. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. I hope the video has been useful. If so, as always, please like and subscribe. It does help others find my channel. Take care everybody, and buen camino.